Eti for mama you say a ye semi banana ekoso my gun was ya just eti for the padodo na e choma dwen efa in simwe now. Na aye Kevin Taylor as a semi eboba se ewo aye MPP party no omo pese omo man aye position NDC party no of person man aye position. Na etum ko ba se aye Kevin Taylor any aye oh my gun say but aye in Sembi in them from say Kevin Taylor. This is the second time Papa Omangen Masia they say we receive a year security assistance that say omtimi a year meeting me akoshe so ma awo a year could be a friend Mongwasi at say T4 omdi meeting me akoshe na in sama papa here e ka won say Kevin Taylor there's a appointee a certain member in the NDC party. Say a coban say uni or Omangan Masia, just say Omonia Nere, or a representative. It's a tip for in St. Banana, just say a year, a wo do much as a tip for me come with a crying at Chemona, yes, a burner, says a coach in Semina, a free a panwari, a banner in Pennyfo night, and Nasi, in Pennyfo Beke. In Pennyfo at Titrina, Nasi, and the insane Brinade, Eltuja, intimacy was a better brain, Akutia, and Sedum Night, Abasia, and my referee said by a higher ordinary TV. Now, Mr. said, you now ordinary TV, but subscriber like never seen Louis and will be a share. Make your brain Yako, Abasia, believe us we number a share.
For him, which he was supposed to put somebody that he trusts, and this is the person that he puts there. So it was a reward.
Is he Kevin Taylor connected to health?
Yeah, no, but. Of course, you know this country where we reward people.
Well, so for the work he did to help
what he did today, yes. So that is
entitled to one board membership.
I wasn't so sure of which position they were going to give him, but I had the information that the government was going to give Kevin Taylor a position, but because he has a warrant on him and he cannot be present, then he came in. You know, he's been in the country twice since the NDC won the.
I know of once.
Yeah, he's been here twice.
He's come again.
Yeah, he's come again, and he
was protected again.
He was protected again, and
police.
There was a meeting that was held at a place called Mangwasi in East Legon.
Mangwasi.
Yes. There is a
Were you there?
You know this job. We pick information. So there's very authentic information. You can de-associate yourself.
Oh no, don't worry.
I am saying
people meeting is not.
So there was a meeting held where Kevin Taylor told a certain leadership of the NDC that this is or not made power of attorney. He gives it to this woman in case they want to give him an appointment. This woman should represent him. That is how come they put her on the board. So no due diligence was done because it was Kevin Taylor's appointment. And I'm sure you can tell from the way almost everybody in this government is as though nothing works unless Kevin Taylor says it. The president is even taking actions because Kevin Taylor is backing about it. So when it comes to issues of Kevin Taylor and its associates, which as we delve into it, I'll show you. There is a criminal syndicate that has been built by this boy to the extent that they blackmail people in high places that you cannot even do what ordinarily you're supposed to do when you're going to appoint somebody like this.
No, I don't get it. Blackmail.
Yeah, blackmail.
That's serious.
Which certainly
blackmailing?
Kevin Taylor and this lady and quite a few other people.
Why do the people what do they do to be blackmailed? Why do they get themselves into this?
So this lady gets closer to people in high places.
How does she do that?
Of course. The same way he could manage her way to come and sit on GH1. To think that your brother Bulare could fall for her tricks and all that. Of course, you should know the girl has some level of IQ. And I have been with this girl before. She's my friend. We've been friends for quite some time. She is a smart woman. That one you can't take it away from her. She is very smart, except that she uses her smartness for the wrong things. So this girl can swindle her way through and get to almost every corner in this country, high places. I saw you reading a text.
Yes,
you said that
it's not verified. So
no, but I am telling you that it's a trite knowledge. People who were on the campaign trail of the NDC knows that whenever they were calling President Mahama's physician to come and take care of him, it was this lady they called from a very reliable source.
Well, I met President Mahama in UK with a doctor that I know. It wasn't her.
Well, but I'm saying that from a very reliable source. This lady was on the campaign trail of the NDC all through the campaign. So somebody was telling me that no wonder at some point the president's face was looking.
She was on the campaign trail.
Yes, she was. She's a
As
non-NDC
doctor,
member.
or just an NDC communicator.
As a doctor of the president, then in opposition, the presidential candidate.
That one I would disagree.
But let's go.
Because I met President Mahama and a doctor that I know. I'm not sure he wants to.
I'm not sure you know all President Mahama's
No, I didn't see all of. I saw one
Exactly.
person was with
Exactly.
him. But he's a very renowned doctor. His name starts with D.
The bottom line is that this girl managed to get herself into a higher place with Kelvin Taylor involved. And they were running a criminal syndicate, which as we progress, I'm going to show you. I have a lot of information on these people. Even the one that you saw just recently being released is the least among them.
The videos of
her swindling her way through pretending to be a doctor. No, she's not. She's never been a doctor. So when I got the information that she was going to be appointed on to no mean a board than NHIA board, such a sensitive position. This is somebody whose stock in trade is to edit documents, and
let's stay on the blackmail. Let's storytell it. So assuming that these are some of the certificates that they put there that she
all these certificates are fake. It was edited.
Assuming she wants to blackmail, and the blackmail, was it about politicians or
big men in higher places?
Politicians,
businessmen. So what people don't know
she comes to you and says, "What? I'm a doctor," and then how does she blackmail?
As to how she makes friends, of course, she's been friends with almost everybody. I posted a video on For the Records where she was talking about Owusu Bempah, talking about
yes, I think I've seen that. Nigel and Owusu Bempah.
Because she is friends with almost all the people at higher place. As to how she managed to get there, I don't know.
So when she becomes your friend,
then she leaks
what does she
information
get
to
you
Kevin Taylor.
to do to blackmail? What does she get?
Quite a few other things,
like
including things that you and I can imagine. Records them and
amorous
relationship.
So she becomes so that's targeting men then.
Targeting men, of course.
So she gets that's her in the another video.
All right. So this video, what she's been doing is that because she tells a lot of lies, and Paul, this one is nothing personal. It has nothing to do with her as a person because I've been a friend before, and I'm not interested in what she's been doing wrong or right.
Is that the same person?
Yes, that's the same person. So what she's been doing is that she tells a story as though a certain facility, a medical facility, and this facility is a well-spun medical facility in America, Pennsylvania.
Really? Okay.
So she will tell a story as though the medical facility belongs to her. And so if you can tell, she sheepishly will go around taking videos and photos in front of certain facilities. Then come and swindle people that is her facility, sometimes taking huge amounts of money from them.
Yeah, but why are you giving her money because she has a facility? What is it?
She tells you that come and invest in A, come and invest in B. She's building OB Gynae in Ghana, and she's gotten to a certain point and all that, and you'll be interested. And there's one of the pictures, which I'm sure you don't have it here, where she will edit a bank account statement, sometimes from Wells Fargo, which states several millions of dollars in the account, but she'll tell you a different story, you'll be interested. The kind of juicy information.
But the account must bear her name.
The account will bear the name of the hospital, well edited. And what people don't know, this has been the stock in trade of this girl and Kevin Taylor for years. Most of the things that people were seeing on Kevin Taylor's platform were edited. And this is their stock in trade. So she will edit a Wells Fargo account. If somebody can edit her credentials, what else can she edit?
Okay, still, let's get back to the blackmail. I'm interested in the story, but let's get back to the blackmail.
So
she gets to know you.
Right.
She engages in an amorous relationship with you.
Sometimes.
And then she videos it without you knowing?
Sometimes she'll video, sometimes she'll tell you she's pregnant. And for that matter, you need to send her money. You do this, you do that. Then on Saturday, I'm going to show videos of her portraying to be pregnant.
We can't wait for Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay, but assuming that she has an amorous relationship with...
a big man married, you are scared. So obviously when
candidate A. And he says, I'm pregnant. I say, okay, you can have the baby. Will she move to something else?
No, of course. She will run you through, and I'll show you. Like I said on Saturday, I'll show you. She will run you through a whole 9 months or so where she can sometimes tell you that the baby has to be induced. And not only politicians, as far as Nigeria, they are engaged in money laundering activities.
Who is they?
I'm talking about Kevin Taylor and this lady. Well, there is a certain allergy in Tudu, whom they use to do all these things.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that photograph of some allergy in Tudu where they go and do money.
Saturday, I'm going to do a lot on this. So people think that it's just about she having fake credentials.
So so when she gives the information to Kevin Taylor, in case you don't pay,
then they'll use it against you. So
when we hear Kevin Taylor mentioning people's names, it's all about that.
This guy is an assassinator. Of course, you know he's an assassin, political assassin, where he goes on rampage. And what he does best is that You see, when we are talking about somebody committing a crime against the state, this guy will move away from the substantive matter of committing a crime against the state and veer into sexual escape, where, for instance, this guy that has been caught by Yoko, Adubuayin.
Yes.
You are saying that Adubuayin has committed a crime against the state by defrauding, by stealing, by any other. Why is Kevin Taylor not staying on that matter, being interested on that matter? Now he will veer into Adubuayin